We're answering your money questions with financial expert Terry Savage. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning. At least it started out as a good morning. The stock market's backing off down about 150 points now. Wow. But
well,
I know
good.
everybody. Yeah, well, I know everybody's kind of aware of this. Yesterday, we had a report that said consumer confidence had dipped again. Of course, confidence collapsed in the spring of 2020 with the pandemic. We were making our way back, except for the last few months. When you see the impact of inflation, I mean, you don't have to be an economist looking at the numbers. Every single person is talking about inflation, whether you look at the prices when you fill up your gas tank, you go to the grocery store and you go, oh my goodness, what? That doesn't cost that. It's impacting, of course, people on fixed income, seniors, lower income people far more than anyone else. Inflation is a very mean and cruel tax, and it comes because of all the money creation and the exogenous things like the war in Ukraine. And guess what? There is no sign that inflation is going to go away no matter what the Fed does, at least not over this summer. Because now we have oil prices rising as they withdraw from taking on Russian oil. We have food prices rising as we see the impact of closed Ukrainian ports and the inability to ship whatever grain they're growing into the world markets. And so you can expect food and energy prices to go higher, even as the Fed is raising interest rates, which has slowed the mortgage market, but housing prices are up. That's, by the way, inflation will impact rents too. And that's very sticky because, inflation may come and go, but when you sign your next lease, it's going to be for a year or two, and that inflation will stick into the system.
Terry, real quick, because we want to get to questions. I heard Kiplinger wrote that they just think this will be a flat year, not a major recession. Do you agree?
I think it all depends on how the Fed handles this. There's so much steam in the economy with inflation that if the Fed pulls back too much, we could have a decline this fall. It's tough, though, because this is a political season. Yeah. And everything is about money. I mean, the president talking about student loan forgiveness, another big topic for another day. There's all kinds of cross currents politically, as well as the Fed trying to slow it down, as well as all this global impact on inflation. Very hard to predict.
Let's get to some viewer questions. I took almost all of my money out of the stock market. Should I put it back in?
Oh, no. Oh, no, that pains me. Look, the whole point of me sitting here all the time, and you know it, is I've been saying, keep some chicken money on the side. I don't want you to panic when everything looks terrible. And obviously this person did. That's all. I mean, that's what I know from all my years in the stock market. So you're not going to put it all back because we know you're the kind of person that panics. You might decide now to put 5% back in this month and 5% next month, assuming it's the stock market is S&P 500 stock index fund, and keep, depending on your age and your stage in life and your risk ability to control your emotions, keep 40% of it in your money market fund. That way you'll never panic again. And if you have the long run, at least 20 years, I know you're going to come out ahead on the stock portion, but you won't panic again.
All right, next question. Can I cash in an IRA to purchase an I-bond?
Well, you could, but that would not be a very smart move. First of all, you cash in your IRA, you lose all that future tax-deferred growth, and you have to pay taxes on the money. And on the other hand, the I-bond looks so wonderful now at 9.62%. But if the Fed does, and I think it will eventually, although it may take the rest of the year or even longer to get inflation under control, then the 6-month adjustments on the I-bonds, maybe next May, almost a year from now, could bring it down to 3 or 4%. It won't look that exciting. So if you want to buy an I-bond, fine. In fact, right at terrysavage.com, there's an article called I-bonds, and you can click and see. We talk about $10,000 as the max, but you can buy them for $25 or $50 or $100 and hold them for 5 years, and that's a good investment compared to CDs right now.
I have another question about I-bonds. I have 3 grandchildren, ages 12, 10, and 7. I put $500 in their 529 plan every year. With all the talk about the interest rate on the I-bonds, I'm wondering if I should buy them each an I-bond this year.
Well, you should not stop contributing to their 529 plan. As I look, the eldest one won't need all the money for about 10 years. Yeah. So you 10 years of stock market growth in your 529 ahead of you. But if you want to be a good grandma, and in addition to what you put in their 529, buy them a smaller amount in an I bond, that'll teach them a little something about interest rates, and it'll probably be a good investment. Again, they won't always be paying this. We hope not, because we hope inflation isn't running at an 8 or 9 or 10% clip. So if the Fed wins and we slow the economy without causing a recession, we'll all be happy, and rates will come down on those I bonds.
All right. Thank you, Terry. For more, check out terrysavage.com. Thanks, Terry.
Thank you.
Time for On Town.
Hey, Anna.
Good morning.